Hello everyone, today I'll show you how to pollinate as well how to prune your tomato plant. So to have a wonderful tomato, really healthy and big fruits, you have to make sure you take care of them properly, okay? So some of the things you should do is just make sure you remove the 3 or 4 leaves, the lowest part one. What's happening is like right now they are not getting or filtration a lot of sunlight, so it's not like helping the plant. Most likely they're extracting a lot of water from the pot or dirt, soil, whatever you have them. So you just kind of want to give a little bit air and fresh to your tomatoes. Just when you remove the plants, just get a scissor and then you go to the end, like I'm gonna do this one over here, like you see, and then you cut those in the lower. There you go. And what's gonna happen, it's gonna help the tomato to grow healthy. And then I'll do not throw away, just you can use them, you can still leave them, then they'll turn in wonderful fertilizer for a tomato. Just don't put them direct on stamp, okay? A little bit put on the side, they'll dry and then they'll turn on soil and feed for your tomato plants. So this is step number 1, just to make sure you take care of the tomato, they have enough water, and they don't need the extra leaf, the extra branches that may go like this one. You see this one over here, you just go stamp and remove it. Please do this one early morning or late afternoon when the sun is not really powerful, and you give time to the tomato to recover, because then they're gonna lose a lot of water and that's not good, okay? The second part is like how to pollinate a tomato. Tomatoes are self-pollinating plants, so if you see the flowers over here, if it is windy, the bees or any insect, they'll do the pollination. If you don't have a lot of windy and you are concerned about your tomato flowers, just go there, tip them with your finger, shake them very well. What's gonna happen, the vibration will self-pollinate them, so therefore you're gonna have some wonderful fruits like this one over here, you see. So the next thing is just make sure you add plenty of water, you keep the soil really moist, okay? The soil have to be moist. Right now that is getting a lot of heat out there, the tomatoes need a lot of water, so just make sure you give them what they need. I do use self-watering pots as well. I add some dripping water with some fertilizer. At this point I need a lot of fertilizer, so I use a banana peel fertilizer and coffee ground. That's perfect. If you want to know more about that, you can go on my channel and you can see how to use a banana peel as a fertilizer or how to use coffee ground as a fertilizer. So great things, you can find them at home, they're cheap, right? You consuming the bananas and then you can have this wonderful result. So last year from my tomato plants, I just have a balcony, it's about 60 square feet. I got over 100 pounds of tomato for 10 pound, almost 10 pods. So if you take care of your plants and you make sure you give them right nutrition, they have plenty of sunlight and the water them, and you're gonna have a wonderful result. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As well as you see my other tomatoes, they're like lovely, so I give them a little bit flowers. All of them have flowers and they're growing marvelously. Another thing, just make sure when you put any support for them or they tie them, just don't tie them around. What's gonna happen, they're gonna increase so much, so whatever you use to tie them, they may impact or they may damage the tomato. So just make sure you tie around, they have some support. The leaves will do the rest. Like look over here, the leaves actually will make the plant, make sure it's stable and is not shaking apart, not is breaking, so it'll support his weight. Just to use like cotton, okay? Cotton is good because it removes the moisture, it doesn't damage. If you use any synthetic whatsoever, actually may impact the plant, so just you need to be a little bit careful. Just treat the plant as gentle as you want to be treated, because they love that, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, shoot a comment. If you really like this one and you feel like is real helpful, please subscribe, share, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, enjoying your gardening, and hopefully you're gonna have a lot of tomatoes. There are some cool videos on my channel you can check out. how to enrich your soil, how to use the eggs, coffee ground, or banana peels as a fertilizer, organic one, cheap and very good, and the plants actually love it. You see my plants, they love them. They're growing up like crazy. So thanks everybody, has a wonderful day.